What is up, internet people? Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome for the first time. So in this video, I'm just going to be talking about how my friend and I grocery shopped for 10 days living out of a camper van in the South Island. So pretty much the majority of our meals were inside or outside or around the camper van, but basically it was all kind of like home cooked via camper van. So we didn't really eat out much, I think maybe like twice, but for the most part we grocery shopped I think 3 different times in 10 days. So for 2 of us, we pretty much just filled up our little fridge, which is like a cooler or chili bin. Oh, I feel like I need to look that up because that's bad information if I give it to you wrong. Yep, it's chili bin. So yeah, it's not really a chili bin, it's actually like a refrigerator in the sense that they keep it cool itself. You don't have to put ice in there. So in my last video, I talked about everything you need to know about living in a juicy van. So that's what we traveled around in. And the juicy van comes with a gas stove. Depending on the weather, you can't actually cook things all the time. So we wanted to make sure we got a lot of things that we wouldn't have to cook, but we tried to make our diet mostly as nutritious as possible. So a lot of fruit and veggies. We got a bunch of Feijoa, which is, if you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it. I don't even think it's native to New Zealand, but like everyone in New Zealand eats it. And then we got bananas as well, apples, pears, whatever other kind of fruits you want to eat. My friend got oranges, and these are also great because in addition to just eating them by themselves, you can kind of mix them into some other stuff. Also, if you got stuff like Trailmix or nuts or dried fruit, those are also pretty healthy, and you can snack on them while you drive or just are hanging out and talking. So Tams are probably like the least healthy thing we got, but we figured we should have some sweets once in a while, so we got Tams, and there's a bunch of different kind of Tams. Again, if you haven't tried that, you definitely should, and you probably will if you go to New Zealand because, again, they are very, very popular. Kind of also sticking in the sweets category, we got $1 breads from Countdown. Like, you can get a whole loaf of bread for $1, and we got peanut butter and jelly with that too. Like, you could put the peanut butter on your bananas, or you could even put it and make it into a peanut butter banana sandwich. Other different kinds of sandwiches that are great are cold cut sandwiches. So if you just get cheese and cold cuts and maybe some mayo, like all that stuff will stay preserved in your chili bin. With that, we also got some other veggies like lettuce and cucumber, stuff that's easy to prepare and just put right into your salad. We also got some canned tuna, so you could also make either like a tuna salad, because if you already have mayo, you can make a tuna salad and put some cucumbers in there. I put apple slices because I actually think tuna with apples is really good. With just those few ingredients, you can make kind of a lot of different dishes and variations of the same dish. So we also got cheesy bread, which you can get in like the bakery section, and it's pretty much just like bread with cheese on it, but it's something that you don't have to prepare, very easy to eat in the morning, and again, it won't go bad, so you can just keep that out. You don't even have to put it in the refrigerator or anything. We also got crackers to eat with cheese and cold cuts, and if you want any kind of juice or Gatorade or anything, you can also get that as well. And then we got a big thing of 2 liters or maybe more of water, and then we also got wine to drink at night together or by yourself or however you want to do it, or beer or alcohol or whatever you want. And now the rest of the stuff we got, generally speaking, you had to kind of cook or heat up, but you don't necessarily have to. But we got eggs, which you can just fry up if your gas stove is working, and you could also hard boil them. You could also make an omelette with the cucumbers and other stuff that you have. And then we got canned beans and canned spaghetti. So that stuff is just, you pop that right on the pan or pot and just heat it up, and you can eat that pretty quickly. But again, if it's too cold out, definitely we had some times where we kind of just had like cold-ish beans on top of a piece of bread, so like beans and toast basically. But you know, we also got hot dogs, and if you have the cold cuts, you might not need the hot dogs. You could cut it up and put it in your beans. There's a lot of different ways you could prepare it. And then also, I think we got spinach and pasta sauce. I think once or twice we made pasta and put hot dogs in it. So I think that pretty much wraps up the stuff that we got to bring with us. We also bought chips a couple of times. We shopped at Pak N Save and Countdown, and just because it's the 2 of us, all that stuff stuff is pretty cheap, and we're not getting that much stuff, right? If you're only traveling for 10 days, you can't have like a fridge full of stuff. So really just the basics. We tried to be as healthy as possible while also being as budget as possible and without ever wasting food. So I hope this video was helpful, or at least interesting, and I hope maybe you even learned something new. Maybe you'd never heard of Feijoa or Tams, and I would really appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I will talk to you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!